Imagine being kidnapped from your own bed in the middle of the night. You endure a living nightmare for 2 days. And when you finally return and tell the police everything, instead of believing you, they accuse you of being a liar. In front of the entire world. This isn't a movie script. This is the true, horrifying story of Denise Huskins. This story begins on March 23, 2015, in Vallejo, California. Aaron Quinn and his girlfriend, Denise Huskins, were asleep in their home when a sudden, blinding light woke them. "Wake up, this is a robbery," a voice commanded. Standing before them were two figures, dressed in wetsuits, aiming red laser pointers directly at their eyes. The assailants bound Aaron and Denise. They forced Aaron to wear blacked-out swimming goggles, made him drink a sedative, and put headphones on him playing a pre-recorded message. The message warned that Denise would be harmed if he called the police, and that a camera was monitoring his every move. After being held captive in his own home for 12 hours, Aaron finally managed to cut his bonds and call 911. He kept telling the police, "My girlfriend has been kidnapped." But when the police arrived, their behavior was strange. Their first suspect was Aaron himself. Police interrogated Aaron for 18 grueling hours. They forced him to take a lie detector test. Aaron passed the test, but the police still weren't convinced. He wasn't being treated like a grief-stricken boyfriend, but like a killer. During this time, Aaron began receiving emails from the kidnappers, demanding a $15,000 ransom. Exactly 48 hours after the kidnapping, a miracle. Denise Huskins was found alive, 400 miles away, near her hometown of Los Angeles. She was disoriented, exhausted, but alive. Aaron breathed a sigh of relief. The nightmare was over. Or perhaps, the real nightmare was just beginning. But when the Vallejo police heard the news, instead of solving the case, they called a press conference. And in that press conference, Police Lieutenant Kenny Park announced to the entire world that the entire kidnapping was a hoax. Police claimed that Aaron and Denise had faked the whole thing for publicity. They compared the case to the movie Gone Girl, which had just been released, where a woman stages her own kidnapping. The media labeled them the real-life Gone Girl. Denise and Aaron's lives became a living hell. They were called liars, attention seekers. Denise, the victim, had now become the city's villain. The case was closed. The public mockery continued for 3 months. Then, on June 8, 2015, 60 miles from Vallejo, in Dublin, California, another home invasion was attempted. The same wetsuit, the same zip ties. But this time, the homeowner woke up and fought back. Police arrested the attacker, Matthew Muller, an ex-Marine and a Harvard-educated lawyer. And when they searched his car, their blood ran cold. Inside, they found blacked-out swimming goggles, zip ties, and a laptop. And on that laptop were videos taken during Denise Huskins' kidnapping. The final twist. The entire story, every single word, was true. The kidnapper, Matthew Muller, confessed to doing it all alone. The Vallejo Police Department, instead of believing Denise and Aaron, had blamed them. They had turned two victims into two liars. The Vallejo police were forced to issue a public apology. Denise and Aaron, who had endured not only the trauma of the kidnapping, but also the public humiliation, sued the city and won a $2.5 million settlement. Matthew Muller was sentenced to 40 years in prison. But this story leaves one haunting question. When the very system designed to protect you turns against you, who can you believe? This was the final twist. Until next time, keep questioning.